Hello and welcome to Shapes-Based Measure. Over the next couple of lessons we're going to learn about surface area, but for today's lesson we're going to work out how to calculate the area of a shape. From previous lessons and in previous years you may have calculated the area of a shape just by counting squares. So hopefully you can see on this slide we have a picture of a dog, and in previous years you may have just counted the squares like this. In fact, you might have even numbered them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 and 27. So in this case you might say that there are 27 squares is the area. If these were centimetre squares, then you might say the area of the dog is 27 centimetres squares, not 27 centimetres squared. All will be correct, but counting squares is a level 3 ability. We want to move you up to level 4, 5 and hopefully 6 by the end of these lessons. So let's have a look at our examples for today. Here's the first example. Imagine that you're not given any squares and all you're asked to do is work out the area of this rectangle. You've been given the length here, and you've been given the height here. To calculate the area of the rectangle, all you have to do is remember that the area is equal to the length times the height. So in this case, the area will be equal to 5, which is 6, which is the length, times the height, which is 5. So we get the area is 30. Now, here's the tricky bit. We were measuring it in centimetres, but its area, so it's going to be centimetres squared. One way of thinking about that is centimetres times centimetres is centimetres squared. But that's something we may come on to in a few lessons' time. As long as you realise that it's length times height, and remember to put the unit with a squared on the top. That will be fine. So let's have a look at this one then. This is the very similar shape, only this time we've been asked to calculate the area of a triangle. Well, in this case, if we did the area is equal to length times height, that would give us the area of the rectangle. But we don't want this area here. So what we're going to do is we're going to halve the amount. So it's pretty much the same as a rectangle, only we only want half of it for a triangle. So let's say here we've got a half of length, which is 6 centimetres, times the height, which is 5 centimetres. So we've got a half of 5 times 6, which is 30, and half of 30 is 15. And again, don't forget your units. We were measuring in centimetres, so we've got centimetres squared as our answer. Now remember, you can rewind the video, pause the video, make notes, but what I'd like you to do is bring in your answers to these 3 questions. You've got the area of a rectangle for question 1, area of a triangle for question 2, and what I'd like you to think about is how would you work out the area of that compound shape just there for question 3. Remember, pause the video, make any notes that you need to. Well